What's up? This is a video mostly for Felix, but then also all the other guys I coach because you guys all fuck it up. It's like what you're doing with your hands when you're benching. So it's not just setting your hands on the bar, and it's not just setting your hands on the bar consistently. It's an active process through the whole thing of benching, and it starts with like how you set the bar in your hands before the unrack. What I see a lot of you doing is putting the bar up here, very high in your hand, and then even if you squeeze it as you bench, your wrist will cock back because it's set high in your hand, and then the load is no longer over your wrist, and that is an inefficiency. So what I want you to do is you're going to set the bar much lower in your hand in the initial setup. A lot of you know I used to bench with like a pretty aggressive bulldog grip, just an externally rotated grip, because that makes it sit very low in your hand for that exact reason. And so my wrist would be back, but it would still be over my wrist because it was low enough in my hand. You don't need to do this. You just need to set it low enough in your hand initially for it to be over, so that the center of the mass of the bar is over your wrist. The easiest way to do this, I've found, like to coach people to do it at least, you could take your hand, and I would be lying down, so my fingers would be pointing up towards the ceiling, and you're literally going to dig your hand into the bar with your fingers pointing up, and the bar will settle into a groove in your low hand. And then you're going to close your hand and squeeze from there before you unrack. And then you're going to maintain that squeeze through the entire press, which is going to A, keep your wrists in a static position, and B, it's going to lead to greater tricep activation and greater force output.